Okay, let's see if we can get over the fence with this. She's just fucking staring right at me. That's crazy. That's such fucking bullshit. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, so I can immediately go back through here. And then where? I don't like this spot. This is so far away. I'll have to hide in here and then run back. I need to find a good spot, because that's crazy. Great, I got no progress done. Oh my god. Can't believe I got away like that. Saying she's just looking at me. Okay, hold up.
Chapel's gotta be close.
Oh. Got glitched on me. I thought it was locked when I tried to open it. I will say I do not like the look back function in this game. It scares me. June 17th, tell me more, give me more. You have 1,000 names and I know none of them. I know it is not God, I know it is not Yahweh, nor Ezekiel. Hey, call out. Nor any dog leashed to that gas-bloated corpse, swollen with the heat of his own shit and rotting meats. Give me pleasure, fuck me and cut my skin. Burn me and caress me, I am a membrane seeking penetration. Be aroused at my awe. Let my fear give you appetite. I love you, I love you, I love you. Tell me what you want, tell me your name, and I am yours. That's the Val guy, the leader of the heretics, I believe. His journal, his diary entries. These bones were marked by the sin of Cain. Rest in earth till you rise again. The enemy awaits in a womb unknown. Lord, use my jaw as a club of bone. Pay my debt for the sin of my birth. Hell won't wait. What a wicked earth. Stand you, guard by your heart and hand. Be fit to kill the devil in the good Lord's land. O Zion, O Zion. Looks like a kid's grave. Smaller. Rip. It's out of battery.
The chapel is supposed to be sanctuary.
Huh. Who wanted me to get the rest of these bones after that? Okay. To the Reverend Prophet Sullivan Noth from Laird Byron as recorded by Nick Tremblay. Thank you for the extra copies of your Gospels. I have gifted them to those among my flock with the brains and eyes still intact, so that they may read. But we are in need of more sacramental, both for drinking and communion, and for comfort from our pains and disinfection of our sores. My flock complains that you have promised more than you have given. And though I can quite easily control them by the firm tenor of my voice and the heavy fists of my mount, I prefer the gentle path. You're the most beloved of God and a holy gift to us all, Laird. Is this guy getting it on? Oh no, he's tied up. Is that Laird? Did he just die?
Mary! No! Who's there? Who are you? My name's Blake.
The outsider. The father.
I'm not anybody's father. I just...
Kill me. You have to kill me. North is coming back. With Mary. He'll hurt her and I'll talk. If you kill me,
Judas.
he won't have reason to hurt her. Please.
We found her, trying to flee amongst the skulls, not the actions of a woman unburdened by an immaculate conscience.
It's me, Josiah. Please, tell him I don't...
Let her go. Oh God, Mary, I'm sorry. I didn't want...
God hates vanity. So do I. The outsider woman has this world's destruction in her womb. But Val and his apostate stole away the unborn enemy. The fiend's father is escaped. She will bear her filthy yield before dawn. We have only these few hours to find her and kill her and save this paradise from hell everlasting. Let us see. Where did Val take her?
I can't.
This is for you, Josiah. Make the woman scream.
Can't even see it. I don't know what's happening.
Where's the woman? The womb that harbors the Antichrist.
Strength of the rebellious angel. I have no fear. Strength. Enemy of my enemy. Enemy of my enemy. Enemy of my enemy. Enemy of my enemy.
Got it, got it.
Stop. Oh God, please. Ah!
Listen, woman. Where did Val take her?
Stop. Stop. I'll tell you.
Hold on, I'll tell you after the cutscene. Is wild.
I'm sorry.
Took a crazy turn.
I'm so sorry.
Where is the woman?
The mines of the mountain. Val has her in the mine. You'll never get her back. Not before the birth.
We are the hands of the Lord. We cannot fail.
The world dies screaming.
Thank you, dear.
God and all
That's
this
American.
smoke.
Give the woman rest.
God, I can only imagine what they did to her.
Mines. Where the fuck are the mines?
Ah. How wild.
They always hurt women to punish men. It's sick.
Ah, her arms torn apart. Jesus. He was just tied up here. I'm assuming these are his people of his flock, maybe? Maybe he killed him? Maybe the heretics came? God, look at this. So basically the first one, you're in the insane asylum, you're investigating, what happened there. You read notes and record things that are like, or you pick up notes that you write along, and then you find documents, official documents, and you basically see that they were doing a lot of like MK Ultra style testing on the patients living there. And it ended up just fucking turning them even more psychotic than they were. They even took some normal people that weren't troubled and then just fucking full on gave them, I think that's the path I had before. Full on just gave them MK Ultra style, testing, I guess is the word, or conditioning. MK Ultra like conditioning, and then as you keep going, you find you're just trying to find your way out. So by the time you finally get to the way out, I'm thinking, oh, this is the end. There's like a father character in there, like a priest. He's just psychotic. He is, I guess, kind of in control of all the patients in the in the facility. So he lets you leave to be a prophet to spread the word of their god. And when you're on your way out in the elevator, you go from the first floor to like sub below basement, and you see all the actual science behind all the supernatural shit. You talk to this dude who's like from World War II Nazi, who was in charge of it all, and basically the thing that was going around killing people like a poltergeist is a dude who is out of body experience just murdering everybody. And he you just gotta kill him. You gotta kill his host body. And then by the time you do that and you kill him and you're like good to go, you're like hurt, you're fucked up. No, this is a different guy. You're hurt, you're fucked up, and you're like dragging yourself out. You're headed to the exit, right? You're basically out. And it's like, okay, it's going to be like a heroic, solemn end where you walk out and you're going to spread the word and yada, yada, yada. Well, the Nazi dude who locked himself away comes out with a whole fucking hit squad, a death squad, and they light you up. They just unload on you. And it's like, oh, okay, well, he just didn't want this all to get out, so he just fucking kills you, and that's it. That's the end of the game. Well, as you're dying, you don't even get to see it. As you're dead and lying on the ground, the spirit of the dude who you killed, his name was, they call him the Wall Rider. He was inside of you. So he comes out and kills everybody there. And then that's the end. He says he became the host. He became the host, and then like everybody dies. He kills everybody. I don't know what that means for the guy. I don't know if it means like the villain Wall Rider can go do whatever now, or that was his last act because he doesn't have a host body anymore because he killed everybody. I don't know. They leave it very open ended. Everybody dies is the end. DLC, which I finished a couple days ago. It's like a 2-hour playthrough. I did it in like 3 because I was trying to find everything. And one guy took me forever. You're in the same asylum. Oh, let me just change it to the screen. Hold on. You're in the same insane asylum. Just but you're the whistleblower. You're the one who let the first guy know. So you're the whistleblower. You get caught almost immediately. And this is what I'm talking about. They take normal people and put them in the program. So they took you because you leaked it and they put you in the program. I don't know how long you were in it for, but you start to see visions too because of all the MK Ultra programming. It's where they show you those like ink blots and they just have your eyes like open and you're just watching like ink blots move and you're just like fucking like where are the numbers, Mason? It's just in your head. You're trying to get out of there and that's your goal. You let people know, you sent it out to a journalist, the guy from the first game, and then you're just trying to leave. So you're just trying to you're there like ground zero, D-Day of what happened in the first game. And you see how it became the first game. You see pretty much all the villains that were in the first game. There's a couple new ones in this one. But they're all kind of like, once you pass them, that's it. They don't really chase you after that. The main bad guy, the CEO who put you in the program, you find him. You find a radio. You try to call out for help. He smashes it, beats the fuck out of you, and then leaves you for dead. All the administrative level people are going through an escape route. You're trying to get to that route. Once you get through all these guys who are fucked up in the head and they're crazy, you're on your way out. You see him, and he's like hurting, and he's like, "Oh, help me! You know, we're almost out of here, buddy. Like, help me." He's just like playing you for a fool. You're not like sympathetic. Your character writes down a note like, "Fuck this guy, hope he dies," but you're slowly walking over toward him, and then he has a piece of glass in his hand and just fucking stabs you in the stomach. And he's like, "Get fucked, buddy. Sit here and die. Fuck you." And he's just rubbing it in your face. He's just like a Wall Street frat dude. And then after that, as you're laying there bleeding and your leg is like broken, the wall rider, the ghost guy, comes in, grabs him, lifts him like up into the sky. And I think there's even footage in the beginning of the game of the first one that shows that instance. But I think I could be wrong. He grabs the guy, the CEO, and just fucking his like signature move is just wrapping his arms around the person until they fucking like explode into goo. And you see his body like lying in half, like cut in half. So you're like, okay, fuck this, I'm out. You get in a car, which I think is the car that the first dude came in. You just take his car. So you take his car and you're starting to drive out. The ghost comes out. Wall Rider comes. He's not a ghost. He's an out-of-body experience that can be tangible. So he's not really a ghost, but I'll just keep calling him that. He flies out toward you. You're like scared. You see a mist of black smoke around him. You see it through the camera. That's the only way you could see him. And you're just like reversing and getting out of there. You leave. That's it. And I'm thinking, okay, game's over. Then it shows like a little end thing where you're talking with like some secret agent guy or something, and he's like, "Listen, if you do this, you're a hero, but the company is gonna go after you, your family. None of you are safe. This is it. Your life will change forever, and you will change this. You know, this company, this world, everything." And they leave you with the choice if you want to post everything you documented. And I don't know if there was an option to say no, but you just do it and you close the laptop and it's like this whole like crazy dramatic ending where it's all the music plays out and it's like, all right, we're gonna change the world or something like that. and then it ends. This one is a couple. Outlast 2 is a couple that is going into bumfuck nowhere. I don't even know where it is. Let me check real quick. After leaking, I'm telling family to buy a gun. Yeah, seriously. I would tell them to buy a gun first. Get the gun first, and then leak it. Get like fully prepped, you know? Get prepped and ready to go. But Outlast 2 setting Northern Arizona. I thought this was like toward the east, like northeast, not northeast, but like those wooded areas. in kind of Midwest or something. This is northern Arizona, and you are Blake Lingerman, and you're trying to find your wife who was kidnapped. But you were both investigating a young girl who was found in the woods, beaten, pregnant, and dead. Like she's just fucked up beyond recognition, basically. So y'all are going in there to find anything about her to investigate it. Your wife is the journalist. You're just like her cameraman. Fucking EMP knocks the helicopter out of the sky. Pilot is found like tied up and skin flayed. Your wife, you find escaping from these cultists, and then afterwards which by that point she was already, I think, impregnated by the guy we just saw, the like priest or whatever. So she gets like stomach pains because she has this like immaculate conception, I guess, where she's already like feeling contractions even though she would have just conceived, basically. And then heretics against the cultists knock you out, take your wife, and say, come find her. So that's what we're doing right now. It is a lot of wild shit, to say the least. Wife is gone, buddy? No, we'll find her. They think she's carrying the Antichrist. So that's why the heretics want her to have the birth, and the cultists want to kill her and the baby. Oh, change screen? Thank you. Thank you. I need to set up my, You know what I didn't know, and what's been causing me problems is the Elgato that I have, is no longer being supported by Elgato, the company. So I need to buy a new one at some point. You know, when I start actually getting views and a somewhat of a following, I'll invest more into it. But for now, I can just use like an alternate one. I'm on PS5, yeah. It's still using the Elgato to record, but it's not using like specific Elgato features that I could use. So it's kind of like, oh, you have it, but it's like a light version, you know? It's basically what it is. But that's what I have to remember every stream, which it shouldn't be that hard, but I have to remember to turn on the audio, basically. Before, all I had to do is remember that to plug in the right audio cord. Oh, fuck. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this how kids' bodies would actually look? Hmm. I'm amazed she didn't jump me. Usually it would have been like a quick little spook just to... Wherefore gird up the loins of you that would listen, ready your mind, be open and sober in patience for revelation, obedient as children to parents, as parents to the prophets, as the prophets to God and his angels. For as much as ye know that ye were not made incorruptible by incorruptible gold, so are the lies of tradition received from your fathers, received not by immaculate blood, the line of Adam corrupted beyond salvation, by the line of Cain, circumcised but stiff-necked, uncircumcised of heart, and ill-grown of your father's lust, who verily defiled the revelations of Abraham and of Jesus of Nazareth, and Abu al-Qasim, Muhammad ibn Abd Allah ibn Abd al-Muttalib ibn Hashim, thou hellbound Jews, thou hellbound Christians, thou hellbound Muslims, who sow damnation of reaping, but receive not the vain conversation of your fathers, and pass the time of your sojourning in fear, not fashioning yourselves in ignorant lust, and when called to account by the Father, defend his heaven by the spilling of the heart's blood of the spider-eyed lamb, the enemy, the unborn prince of lies, for trust unto him whom is revealed by ye holy, for I am holy. Whole lot of yeah.